Sunday, November 6th, 2022, the 32nd Sunday in Ordinary Time. Resurrection was a hot topic of debate among the Sadducees and the Pharisees, though both groups were religious. In our days, this debate takes place between those who believe in God and those who do not. The Sadducees made up the class of the rich, who were collaborators with the Roman government. All chief priests, those who were primarily responsible for the death of Jesus, belonged to this sect. While the Pharisees believed in the resurrection, the Sadducees declared themselves skeptics, since the Torah did not specifically speak about resurrection. Moreover, with money at their disposal, they were able to enjoy paradise in this world, and felt no need to dream of one in the afterlife. Listening to Jesus, the Sadducees understood that Jesus believed in resurrection. To convince him to change his opinion, they resort to a text of the Torah that permits the remarriage of a widow by the younger brothers of her husband. They were not prepared for the answer that Jesus gave, which did not fall into the categories that they anticipated. Though the Pharisees believed in resurrection, they were convinced that eternal life was the perfection of this life. They, therefore, can only lower their eyes, muttering some explanation and moving away quickly as others made funny comments. Jesus' understanding of resurrection is so radically different from the Pharisees. He takes the floor and articulates his answer. First, the sons and daughters of this age marry and are given in marriage, but those of the other world, they are like angels. They are the sons and daughters of God. It would make no sense to die and then return to the same body, the same life. Life with God is a completely new condition. When introduced to it, a person, while maintaining one's own identity, becomes a different being, immortal, equal to the angels of God. How will this life with God be? Here is a question to which we must respond with great caution, because there is an ever-looming danger of projecting the afterlife as the Pharisees and the Sadducees did. Whatever positive things we experience here are infinitely multiplied: joys, pleasures, satisfaction, and as the rabbis supported, also the return to married life. Behind certain statements, certain prayers, certain questions of many Christians today, there still lurks, unfortunately, an image of the resurrection of the dead, similar to that of the Pharisees. The resurrection mentioned by Jesus, the one that puts the human in communion with the angels of God, is completely different. For Jesus, a person lives on earth as a gestation. They prepare for a new birth, after which there will be no other, because the world they will enter will be final. In it, there will not be any form of death. Like a fetus in the mother's womb that cannot imagine the world that awaits it, a person is not able to imagine how life will be with God. It is a mystery that is not revealed, not because the Lord wishes to increase the suspense and surprise, but simply because our minds are not capable of understanding it. As the Book of Wisdom says, a perishable body is a burden for the soul, and our tent of clay weighs down the active mind. We are barely able to know the things of earth. Who then may hope to understand heavenly things? We can approach these sublime and ineffable realities only through faith, believing that those things that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has fathomed, God has prepared for those who love Him. Instead of inquiring about what we are not able to understand, it is better to dwell on the certainties that the resurrection offers. In particular, that we do not live two separate lives, a life in the present and a life in the future, but one life One life that continues under two completely different forms.